So I'm Rachel, so I'm the CRO and UX Manager at Connected Free. So I am going to be going to Thailand as part of the volunteering scheme, and I'll be going to Chiang Mai, where I am going to basically look after the reservation of elephants and also help teach the villagers English and loads of other things amongst that. So while I'm there, I'm going to do a video diary so that I can share with everybody kind of what I am up to, what I've done, hopefully share some beautiful sights as well, and some of the people and elephants I get to meet along the way as well. So here I am, I'm officially in Bangkok. So I've just had about 24 hours worth of travel, so I'm feeling a little bit worse for wear. I could probably do with having a bit more of a sleep. But I've got to Bangkok and I'm now in quarantine, so I'm waiting for my test results to come back. I'm just basically waiting for that, so I'm not allowed to leave my room until I get them results back, which hopefully should be within 24 hours. And then that will allow me to kind of go out and explore Bangkok. I'm hoping tomorrow that I can meet some more of the volunteers, which would be really nice. Good morning. So it is Friday now. I've officially got the message from the hotel that I'm allowed to leave, so I've got the all clear for my COVID test. It is about 7 o'clock in the morning, so the sun is out shining. So with my day that I've got today in Bangkok, I'm going to go try explore as much as I can. So I'm going to go check out the hotel, as I've not seen any of it yet, and I'm also going to meet some of the people from volunteering, hopefully. So I'm going to try get to grips with the tube, the metro, whatever we call it here, try get around and just have a bit of an explore. Just checked out of my hotel. I'm waiting for my transfer to the airport, and then I'm going to arrive in Chiang Mai. We are heading to the village tomorrow, but tonight is the opportunity for me to meet some other volunteers and get to know them. I've just got back from my first day in Chiang Mai, so we got to meet all the volunteers. They were all really lovely, meet the project coordinator and also meet Dee, who is one of the Thai representatives. So he is one of the mahouts, which looks after the elephants in Thailand, so he pretty much ordered all our food for us, so we had a really nice selection of food and different Thai stuff that we probably wouldn't try. We also had an induction, so we learned more about the elephants, the names of each of them, the kind of history behind them, and all the family and the family trees, and then kind of some risk assessment stuff. So the plan is tomorrow we are going to head off at 9 AM. It's about a 4 or 5 hour drive to the village, and then I'm going to be introduced to my homestay, so that's where I'm going to be living for the next 2 weeks, and the family that's going to be looking after me, so that's really exciting. And yeah, I'm currently in the hostel, which is in Chiang Mai, just before we head there in the morning. So I've just got back from the clubs in Chiang Mai, which we just got introduced to as the volunteering group. A lot of the rest of the group are out, and I'm kind of being sensible, because clubs aren't my kind of thing. So I'm back, it's about midnight, and yeah, I'm ready to get to the village tomorrow and see some elephants, see the beautiful scenery, and just kind of meet the family that I'm going to be living with. Morning, so I've just had night one in the village. It was a really interesting experience actually. So I basically got a bed on the floor. So the dogs are following me. I've got the bed on the floor, and pretty much all night I could hear an elephant nearby just munching away, which was really weird. Actually slept better than I thought, so the temperature dropped down.
There wasn't too many bugs, and yeah, it was an amazing first day. We got the ritual from the villagers, so they blessed us and then brought us food. And then yeah, the stars were amazing last night and the views were also insane. So I'm on the way down to base now. It's 7 AM. We have got breakfast, and then the first hike is starting at 8. My homestay has just given me breakfast, so I'm taking that down to base to have later. Yeah, it was an amazing first night. A massive shock to the system. I'm yet to have my first bucket shower, which I'm going to enjoy tonight. And yeah, I'll keep you posted on my first hike. So highlights from my first week 1, has been seeing some of the elephants. So the elephants have got really interesting personalities and I'm starting to see them. So there's some younger elephants that you see are really cheeky and quite quirky personalities, and then you've got some of the older elephants which are quite chill. And it's interesting seeing them interact with each other and how they kind of bounce off one another. So if there's one baby elephant, so you see the baby with the mum, and she kind of shows off when anyone goes around her, so she starts running around, trumpeting a lot, so making quite a lot of noise, which is really cool to see. So that's been one of my highlights. Yeah, it's been really interesting eating new food, living with family that don't speak English. A lot of them have currently got COVID as well, so I am trying to keep my distance, wear a mask around the village, but it's really interesting. And yeah, learning Pakenyao, so there's like words like dablu, which means hi, bye, thank you. So I feel like I'm constantly going around to the villages saying dablu because it's the only word I can really remember. The lows, I think it's definitely interesting having a cold bucket shower. I had one at about 9 AM this morning. It was absolutely freezing, and my hair is really greasy. It's really hard to wash your hair with just a bucket that you're throwing over your head. So that's been interesting too. And yeah. So today is my last day. I'm going on an elephant hike. So I'm going to embrace the elephants that we see. The elephant we're seeing today was polar last week, so it'd be nice to see it properly, and not with the vets all around it. But yeah, so we're going to head into Chiang Mai next. So it is Songkran, which is the Thai New Year, so we're going to go celebrate that. I'm quite excited about that because I've got so many bites, so it's really hard to sleep now, so I'm excited to actually get away from the bugs a bit, and not have ants in my bed while I sleep, but also just to have a shower, have an actual bed, pick what food I want as well, because I've ate a lot of rice. So I think when I get home I won't be eating rice for a little while. But yeah, final hike. So I've just got showered and just got out of the pool. I'm just going to get ready now to head back to the airport. So I'm heading back to Bangkok for the night because the flight times are really awkward coming back. So I'm pretty much at the end of my volunteering. Everyone has just come to the pool and said goodbye, which is really nice, and kind of planned meeting some of them when they're back finishing volunteering. But yeah, I feel like I'm a lot more sad than I have been whenever I've left a country. I feel like I've kind of really fit in, met some really nice people, learned a lot. Like I've massively learned about elephants, but just like about different cultures. And I feel more confident as well. I feel more confident that I can come to a random country by myself. I can meet people, I can kind of get around and stuff, so that's really nice. But yeah, I'm going to miss, everyone else is heading back to the village, so I'm going to miss the fact that I'm not heading back with them, but we come back. But yeah, so now is the homebound journey, so back to Bangkok and then tomorrow back to Manchester.